I'm Scarlett, I'm an artist and printmaker, and I live by the Maelach estuary here in Wales. And today I'm going to show you how to do cyanotypes. I work from my home studio where I create a range of prints using lithography and lino cut that often feature portraiture. As I work from home, I find it really helpful to get outside as much as I can, to escape the workplace and to change my perspective and to just get some fresh air. I don't often create landscape artwork. I'm terrible at drawing landscapes, but I find making cyanotypes a great way to use the landscape itself in a print. The cyanotype process is a fantastic process for sparking your creativity and engaging with your surroundings. You want to get outside as much as you possibly can to gather materials to use with your cyanotypes or to inspire your postcards. The cyanotype process uses a solution made from a mixture of iron compounds which react to UV light from the sun or a UV lamp. These then oxidize when they come in contact with water to produce blue prints ranging from cyan blue to Prussian blue. Cyanotype is a negative photo process, which means wherever the sunlight touches the coated paper, it turns it those gorgeous blues, and wherever the light is blocked, the paper will stay white. This leaves you with an inverted image where your lights are now dark and your darks are now light. Cyanotype is a photographic process that doesn't need specialist equipment or a darkroom. Instead, you'll be using sunshine to expose your prints. So you need to mix your chemicals and coat your papers in low-level light, or at night time, or just away from UV and fluorescent light. The cyanotype solution can stain, so I'm wearing gloves and an apron, and I've covered my table in scrap paper. Cyanotype needs two chemicals: ferric ammonium citrate and potassium ferrocyanide. I buy my cyanotype chemicals in powder form and store them in old Marmite jars. Brown jars will protect the solution from UV light, but you can keep them in small tubs or just cover your jars in tape to protect them. For a 200 milliliter jar of cyanotype solution, which can make over 50 postcards, you'll only need around 12 grams of one chemical and 25 grams of the other chemical. You can often buy these pre-mixed in a solution or in a cyanotype kit. Mix equal parts of the two chemicals separately and only mix together a little at a time, as a little goes a long way. They will store separately indefinitely, but when mixed together they will only last for a couple of months. Strong watercolour paper or printmaking papers are the best to use for cyanotype, as they can withstand the wear and tear of washing without disintegrating. You'll also be sending these prints as postcards, so you want them to be as sturdy as possible to make it through the post. With a soft brush or sponge brush, use gentle strokes horizontally and then vertically over the paper. You can paint right over the edges of the paper or paint designs onto the paper. Using a dry brush can give you painterly marks, or you can splatter the solution on or dribble it over the paper and start making creative decisions straight away. Allow your papers to completely dry in darkness, and they should dry to a yellowy green colour.